Hi Schumann, this is a demonstration of my one-page app Mindful Moments. So this is the web page that's been published on GitHub Pages. When you load it, you have a button here to get your mindful moment. It comes with a sound, it shows a quote, and you can reload to clear the screen. And get another one, and so it selects randomly a quote for you to read. You can also press the button and read through, and it will refresh after 8 seconds. So there we go, and that's the entire page there. And I'll take you through the code. I was quite happy this time around building a web page that I made everything responsive using the Flexbox, and even the text size in the buttons is responsive. So I'm quite happy with that. And I was able to do that using the viewport sizing. I've linked in a Google font, which is also what I did with my website last time. I've used Bootstrap this time for the column layout and containers, and also for the buttons, which I then modified. I've loaded on a public domain sound for when the button clicks. I've got rollover, hover and active states for my buttons, so they change color. My image is sourced from Unsplash, and the quotes come from an API called Quote Garden, which was on the public API lists. And so these were the parameters I could call and the type of response that would be generated with. So that was Quote Garden there. I think that's all there really is to say about the website. The CSS styling for this was quite simple. I wanted my page to look quite minimal. So a simple background, a very minimal button layout, and soothing, calming colors. So I've got styling for the paragraph font, the heading font, for the buttons, the different hover states and active state, and also for the smaller button. In my JavaScript, so the JavaScript loads. I've defined my variables, so the sound, the API URLs, some code to randomize which quote will be taken, linking my sound file on button click to the Get Your Moment button. So it plays a sound on button click, and it also starts my fetch data quote function. So it fetches one of the quotes randomly and gives me the object array response in JSON format, and then takes the data and creates a paragraph, a div and a paragraph to overlay on the quote background here. And so it takes the quote text information and the quote author information. And catches any errors. There I've inserted a set timeout so that the page will refresh after 8 seconds, so long enough for someone to read and then generate another quote, or they can clear the screen themselves using the reload button. And this is code linking to the reload button to do a reload. Yeah, so that's really everything about my JavaScript app. Thank you.